Hello, this is Grinstar, and today I'm going to show a way of routing MIDI or routing the different tracks to a particular single track that for type of mixing and other types of stuff within the grid effects or the effects grid. Kind of cool. Didn't know how to. Well, I'll explain how I got to it. So here I was playing with Carbon Electra, and I was dragging and dropping a lot of effects, trying to change around the sound, just doing all kinds of stuff to mess around with it. I should probably show what it sounds like before. Okay, that's cool. All right, so adding with that, and then trying to do some other stuff to mess around with the sound, and it slips my mind. I want to grab one of the glitch machines plugins because it always usually always, there we go. Fracture XT would be really good. It has some really wild type of effects. Wild effects. Okay, so I got into this, and then I got into filtering for a bandpass filter. And then kind of what I want to do is kind of either LFO that filter. Kind of get it a little wobbly, kind of mess with the stuff, and I'm like, okay, cool, but I need to add something else into this, so I feel like I'm missing some type of bass or something else like that. But I want to end the effects chain. How would I do that? Normally, you would sit there and you would put layer on their effects layer, but I'm like already got all this thing in. I don't want to sit there and put all this stuff in a layer. How can I do this? So here, incoming the FX grid. We have the FX grid, and then what I want to do is I want to add like say an MS-20 or something like that as a secondary source, and then oh yeah. So basically, what I want to do is I want to sit there and feed both of them together off the same source. Okay, so now I can hear it, but I want to feed it into the effects chain of Carbon while I'm doing this. So I've got this effects grid, and one of the things on here is this audio sidechain in here, which you can set to the Korg and get it in here. But you know, you gotta mix it in. So let's do the sum for now. Oh, I get it. Okay, I was wondering why I can still hear it. Okay, so basically what you have to do is you have to tell it no output. And now you can hear it through the effects chain. So if we remove the cork from the, I mean, remove the original carbon from the mix. Alright, this setting gets a little crazy after a while. Alright, so aside from that, let's take off these and just listen to the... You can hear the Carmen going, and you can have or carbon going, and you can hear the MS-20. So let's go and add something else. A little different. I haven't used Mass Effects in a while. It's 600 presets. Yeah, that's a good one. All right, and let's do the same thing. Let's go in here. Let's go and add another one of these. Let's point it to massive. Let's add it. And I got to remember to turn on the inputs. Now, why is this cool? Other than it's now going through your effects chain. You can actually swap that with the selector. Remember where it's at. Mix. Yeah, there it is. The select, here we go. We got select in. Nope, wrong one. I want. Well, yeah. We can do that. We can do two of these. So basically, we want this one and this one. We want this one and this one. And then what we could do is we can go random, and we got either a chance or dice. And then we go, and then we use our data, and we use gates to drive this. So every was it 1/4? It should change the. And let's make it fair. Let's use this one to go into this one. Well, it's sort of fair. Let's go into this one, and then let's duplicate this again. And then let's use these two. I'm forgetting to route it out. And not only that, but I forgot to set this one to no output. All right, try this again. So kind of cool. It's routing the audio based upon the thing selecting it, and so you get a little bit of type of freedom to route your signals through the audio effects, and then on to your effects track. So, sound changes depending on what you want up here. You do 50%, or you could do the dice. You have your probability up here, or you could do probabilities here, and then change it. You could also do steps or slopes or something to also influence the change. But at any rate, all of your routing is going through the effects. The only negative part about it is you got to make sure that these are selected, otherwise the MIDI doesn't go through. And if I remember right, I don't think that this one right here influences these two. So you have to kind of, I think you need to do the note receiver. I think if that works. Oh yeah, no, it doesn't see that. It doesn't see the first source. For some reason. Either way, kind of cool, especially probably for like live playing or messing around jamming, and you wanna change the sounds on the fly. Maybe you wanna do a modulator or something to modulate the going in here, or however it is. And I mean, you got the whole grid and all of its modules to mess around with the signal flow to mess around with the logic and the data of the type of thing. You could probably put in an array and take chunks of each of that sound and mess around with it a bit more. There's all kinds of really cool type of possibilities you can do with this type of routing in there and getting the sound to sound about right. So I thought it was pretty cool. Want to do a video of it. So let me know what you think. All right. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening, and I will catch you later.